All of this work is from this year, but it's taken a long time to make it because it's kind of been like growing my garden over the last decade in Truro and collecting that information. So when I applied to exhibit here last year, I was thinking about the things that I most care about and that are already kind of within my work all the time, but maybe haven't had much of a spotlight. And so a lot of that had to do with wanting to move to a smaller place and wanting to pursue gardening and a slower pace of life in general. So over last year, and many years, I've like kind of collected a bunch of plants, like hundreds of plants. I feel like I'm kind of a plant collector beyond anything else, but in my back garden, I see it through each season and it brings me back to where I think we all should be in enjoying the spring and the summer and the fall and the winter in a very connected way to each other and to everything else that exists. I first started gardening with one of my best friends in Halifax when I felt like I didn't belong in the city anymore. And as soon as I started planting this garden with my friend, I felt immediately connected to my neighborhood and to my neighbors and to the community. And I got to be the girl with the Bilby garden, and they called me the sunflower girl. And I loved that, and it made me feel like I was part of something again. And so when the opportunity came to move to a smaller town, I brought all of those seeds and those plants with me and kind of started again. And so I've built all those things with me, and slowly over that time as well, plants became more of my artwork. It kind of changed the trajectory of what I think about the most and what I think is important. And even when I started the garden in Truro, I thought we would be providing more food for my household. And it ended up being just really not about food at a certain point for us. It was more about the food for the pollinators and food for creatures that would come visit, and to see plants do some really strange things and grow bigger and grow wilder. And that just kind of became more interesting to me. So I thought I wanted to share that and hopefully encourage people to plant gardens and grow for not just themselves, but for other creatures, and see it through the seasons. Like, it's so lovely to have seed heads in your garden, and it's beautiful to share plants with people, and especially with other animals. And it makes us think about things beyond ourselves.